All right, with Coach Shayak after Game 1 of the Governor's Cup tonight, it's a 3-2 win over Fairbanks. Give us your first thoughts on the game.
Just a great win for the guys. Happy for them, obviously. Great for our fans. Great energy and excitement in the building. It was our best crowd of the year, and it went right down to the wire. I thought the first period was fast-paced, back and forth. It wasn't the game that we wanted. And then the second period, we did what we wanted. We threw more pucks at the net, got a little bit of puck luck. And you got to give Fairbanks credit. They made a great push in the third period. You know, we didn't generate a whole lot. I think they had 2 power plays, but our guys were tougher, a little bit tougher around the net. And I thought Chris Kamal came up big when he needed to and more. And that's what you need this time of the year. It's playoff hockey, and again, it's against our arch rival. And again, happy for our fans, and obviously happy for our team. Now we got to go and see if we can win in that environment on the road.
Talk about Chris Kamal a little bit. You say it's playoff hockey time already. It just seems to be lately that playoff time is Kamal time. What do you think about his play, especially in these pressure situations?
It is, and you got to raise your level of play and your compete level and battle level. We talked about that. We still got to do some things in order to get to where we want to get. But it starts with winning first, and winning feels good. The guys are good, and we're going to have to play better tomorrow, obviously. But again, we got to keep contributions from everybody. I thought everybody did their job for the most part. Tomorrow, I'd just like to see us put a little bit more pressure on their net and not turn as many pucks over, especially in the third period.
You come out of the first period trailing 1-0, and almost immediately, it seemed in the second period, you're up 3-1. What happened in the locker room between periods, especially?
I didn't think we were a threat at all in the first period offensively. We did some things. I mean, they might have had 4 or 5 chances. We might have only had 1. And we talked about getting to their goaltender and applying more pressure, throwing more pucks and bodies there. Because they block a lot, it's hard to get. They fan everything out to the outside, and we did a much better job of that in the second period, just throwing pucks from all angles. And again, we got our own puck luck out of it, so it was good.
You go up tomorrow night into Fairbanks, you know that team's going to be coming out like gangbusters. How do you handle especially that first period up there?
Yeah, we're going to have to weather the storm early and bend a little bit, but not break. And again, the only way to counter that is just match their same intensity and relieve some of the pressure just by good, solid, smart hockey.
Thanks, Coach. All right, with goaltender Chris Kamal, get the win over Fairbanks again tonight. 3-2 in Game 1 of the Governor's Cup. Give us your thoughts on the game tonight.
This is a good game, close game, pretty stressful at the end there, but those are the funnest, those are the most fun games, especially in front of a crowd like that. It was awesome. To pull out the win for them was great. It's huge for us as a team. It was nice for myself. I haven't won a game in a while, it feels like. So, it was just good all around. It's a good feeling right now.
Another pressure situation that you seem to get thrown into. The phrase that's being tossed around: playoff time is Kamal time. What's becoming different in these playoff situations?
I can't explain anything. I just try to look at it a game at a time. It was one game. It was great to get the win. I felt good in there. So I'm just going to try to build off that. And I try not to think about playoffs coming up or anything like that. As long as I can just keep playing my best game, in each game that I'm in, then I know that's going to give my team a chance to win. So that's just what I focus on.
Tomorrow night you go up to Fairbanks. It's obviously going to be a hostile environment, especially that first period. How do you guys weather the storm?
We just got to go out there and, everyone's been saying it. We got to play our kind of hockey and push the pace right off the bat. They came out hard in the start today and, kind of dictated the pace in that first period. But that's exactly what we got to do tomorrow is just come out, ignore the crowd. Obviously, they're going to be against us, but get pucks in deep, go to work, throw pucks on net, and see what happens.
All right, thanks. Okay, post-game here after Game 1 of the Alaska Airlines Governor's Cup with Curtis Lineweber. It's a 3-2 win for you guys tonight. Kind of take us on your first thoughts.
It was a good win. The guys played really well, and we just made sure that we stuck to our game plan. It was a little rough in the first, but we weathered the storm. Kamal played great. And it's big, but at the same time, we got to make sure we take it one game at a time, because just because you win the first game doesn't mean anything. So we just got to make sure we take it one game at a time and take one shift at a time.
First period, you guys came off the ice down 1-0. You guys come off the ice second period up 3-1. What happened in between the locker room, in between first and second?
Not a whole lot. We knew that they're going to come out hard. They're a very good team, and we got to give them credit for coming out and getting a goal, but we just knew not to panic. Those things happen, and it's a game of hockey. You're going to get scored on. You're going to score goals. So we just wanted to keep our level head and just play our game. That's really the biggest thing. Is we weathered the storm. They came out, they dictated the pace. They played well, but in the second period, we just made sure that we got pucks in and just played our game.
All right, second period, you guys missed a penalty shot, but right off the face-off, you got to go. Kind of take us through that a little bit.
Yeah, it was it was good. Royser made a great play, and Puste, I think, fed him the puck, and they hauled him down. So it was nice to see a penalty shot, but unfortunately we missed. But I mean, that's part of the game. Those things happen. So you just got to go out and bury your head and try and have a good shift after that. And if we get lucky like we did, we'll take it every time.
All right, tomorrow night you go up into Fairbanks, hostile environment. How are you going to survive that first period?
Just come out and play our game. Keep it simple. They got a great crowd, much like we had tonight, and it's going to be packed there. So we just got to make sure we play our game. Keep it simple and don't try and do too much. Just ride the crowd and let the game come.
Good luck tomorrow night.